Hey guys, it's Matt. As like I said before, I work at a place called the Timber Lounge, and every so often we got to do maintenance. So, as you can imagine, people throwing axes, especially those of you that do. When you have people that don't quite know how, or you're just teaching them how to do it, the axes can get beat up pretty bad. So we gotta change our wedges out quite frequently. They get beat up pretty bad hitting that wall back there, and they take a good beating. So when they start snapping up and falling apart, then we just try to pull them out. Either we drill them out, but sometimes we get lucky and we get to pull them out. So I got one of those with me right now. It's one I've already pulled out, and I would just put it back in just so I can show you. But yeah, there's many ways to fix an axe, of course. For a place like this, we just need to repair them and keep them in good shape. I mean, we can hang it the best that anybody could ever hang it, and first 10 people could hit a wall 5 times each time, and it's just going to beat it to piss. So we wedge it, and then we watch it. And if it gets old, if it starts to get beat up, we take it out of service, replace the wedge, snap it back in, put a new one, clean it all up. Yeah, it's what we do. So, I'm just gonna take you guys through that process. See? Like I said, I just put it back in myself just so I can show you. If we're able to, just grab on, pull them out. That one's really short. Shouldn't have been that short. But, yeah, pull them out. Without the wedge, it's a lot easier to pop the head out of the axe, pop the handle out without hurting the axe head at all. So just take this little stick here, basically part of a handle, just been shaved down, so you can fit it right in the eye. Right in the eye. You just take a hammer and just little tap, right like that. Pops right out for you. Crazy, right? But as you can see, the handle's still in really good shape. It's not beat up that bad, it's not chewed out that bad, it's not snapped, it's not cracked. So yeah, we tend to reuse them as much as we can. But like I said, we replace the shims, that way they don't just slide out and you throw it down the lane, because sometimes it can be pretty scary if that happens. So yeah, we try to keep it as safe as possible for everybody. But we got a steady supply of shims. Go through them frequently sometimes. All depends on the axe. It's weird. Some can last forever. Some get changed every week and a half, 2 weeks it feels like. It's a little weird. But yeah. When it comes to the axe heads, you want the wedge down. So it's pushing amount of pressure at the top, kind of more than the bottom, because you want the top to flare out to hold the head in place. That's what you want. Alright, so we're lucky this one's already been shaved down. We're just replacing the shim. So we just test it on. See how it lines up. It's pretty good actually. And then yeah, just pop down. Sitting in place. Alright, nice and snug. It's not bruising the wood. It's just tight to it, not bruising it at all. And like I said, take these beautiful shims. Pretty little shims. With this one, we have the slit for the shim shaved down to about here. So we have lots and lots of room for the shim to go into. And sometimes when the wood gets old, contracts, so the head gets a little wider. So we just have to use a wider shim, and in order to do that, we just cut a little bit off the bottom so it goes a little deeper, stays wider at the top, which is what we want. Here at the lounge, we it's just a little saw to do it. So like I said, we just gotta make it wider at the bottom, so more of it goes in, because as of right now, it's only gonna go down to about there. We need to go all the way, basically. want to cut. And for that, we don't do anything fancy. All we do is we just take another axe head. We look at the grain. We look at the side that's going away from, so that when we go to cut it down the line, if it does splinter away with the grain, which it does most of the time, it goes away, and then we can shave it back to where we have to have it. So we're gonna get it marked. Like I said, shaved away because it goes with the grain, of course. So we just beat it all down, keep it in line. And go a little more. There. There we go. See if it fits. Oh, a little bit too tight. Don't want it too loose, but don't want it too tight on it. There. Beaut. That's what we want. But as you can see, it's halfway down. It still hasn't had any attention, so we cut the bottom off a little bit. A little slice. Thickens the bottom as we go down further, because it's not bottoming out on the bottom of the cut. And then beefy spot that we want remain at the head. All right, pretty sweet, pretty easy. Just push it down as far as you can. And the easiest way to do it, you just have a little stump next to you like we do down here. Haven't showed you, but it's there, trust me. You just take it, put the stump like that, get the bottom hit, pounds the wedge up, go as far as you can, then we finish it off. But this keeps it more straight, keeps the head where it should be. Alright, pretty sweet. Pound it down, nice and level. Keeps the shim together too, which is pretty nice. But yeah, she's pretty deep. Looks like I can go a little bit further. If you look at it, you can see a little line there. So I can go a little further. So luckily we got the old maul. It's really good because if we hit it sideways, it covers the whole wedge. So just down nice and tight. Yeah, so just gonna leave it like that for, well, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and after that, I'll beat it down a little more, make sure it's seated well, and then we'll trim it. But hey, until then, I might as well throw an axe. See that? Look at that. It's not too bad. Oh, it was there a second ago. Five-pointer. Ooh, just a 3. Yeah, I don't know. Here, move you back so you can see how I throw. How's that? This is how I throw. I know it's going to be a little awkward because I got to point it up a little bit so you can see a little higher, but yeah.
Especially if you don't know what you're ordering.
You ready?
And then order some more. No foreign transaction fees? More tapas, please. With the Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite card, you're richer than you think. Exchange rate still applies. Conditions apply.
Explore new ways to tune into your music with Spotify Premium. Smart Shuffle adds recommendations into your playlists to show you new sounds. Or you can make music a shared experience when you host a jam, where you and your friends can add songs